a spot for people all across the world, adults at the time, but also youngsters. And I think any youngster, you're saying that 12-year-old, you don't know who you are. There's a phrase, give me the child at 7 and I'll show you the man. But I think kids, and especially geeks for some reason, can always see, kids can see what's right and wrong a lot more easily before you're programmed into your adult life. And almost any kid watching the likes of Star Trek can see what's right and wrong, and they see an example of somebody saying that's wrong, even if they're living in a circumstance where everything is wrong around them, and they're gradually accepting it. They see something like that and they go, no, I was right. That kind of stuff is wrong.
Right.
I think it's amazing to have that kind of, validation in the media around you, isn't it? It's like as we're talking about like formative things, actually to have your kids watching something like Star Trek where it is like, there's complex themes, there's a lot of emotions going on, there's a lot of different bits, but actually for them to be able to say, hey, you know what, this is a good message and this is something that you can carry forward it is important to be able to see that. And it's great that it gives that opportunity for, as we said, like such a range of ages. You could watch it through your whole life and see something different.
And because it's an established property, like it's the gift that keeps on giving. So someone being new to it I envy folks who are new to Star Trek about now, because you've like 50 some years of content to catch up on. Like,
we've got so much to do.
For the first time, like watching Next Generation's Best of Both Worlds cliffhanger episodes
for the very first time.
Like, people nowadays will never know what that summer was like. Summer was awful because like what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you
He's going to fire up a card. What's happening?
What do you mean?
We were all terribly vexed. All of us.
Do you not find though that sometimes, this is a slight tangent, but that with like streaming services and things like now, you're never gonna get that quite like that genuine like shock value of, hang on a second, I'm not gonna be able to find this out for another week. Like, what? How am I supposed to live? What happens in between now and then?
Who've grown up in the modern era of media distribution will never know what it's like to wait a week unless that's the release format of the series. So you have to constantly keep it moving. You have to. If even contextually within Star Trek, if people weren't constantly pushing boundaries, how would the Federation have been able to A, rope in the Klingons, B, rope in the Romulans to defeat the Dominion? How? How are they going to do that without being willing to compromise to an extent? How are we getting home from the literal opposite side of everything that we know in this ship that's a prototype and can get sick, by the way,
by cheese?
With a Talaxian guide